Today we're going to set up a safety for battery voltage. Now this one kind of seems like a weird one, but the reason you'd want to do battery voltage is say that you're overspinning your alternator and you lose voltage during a wide open throttle hit, and then that causes decrease in fuel flow because you're not supplying the pump with full 12 plus volts. So to mitigate that, you can opt for a larger pulley so that you can overdrive it, which would lower the alternator RPM. They say right here that they suggest staying below 18,000 RPM. And if you look using the stock pulley, stock balancer, even going up to 6,000 RPM, you're exceeding that and overspeeding the alternator. So if you don't have a larger pulley, you can set up a voltage safety just to be safe. Alright, so we're going to create a new global file. And what you could do is come over here to System, Sensor Scaling, Battery, and you could enable a timing offset with a warning. But if you don't want that enabled all the time, we can set up an advanced table. That way it can be operated off of, say, TPS for example. So it's only active when you're doing a hit. So we go to our advanced ICF, a 1D table, enable the table, and we're going to label it. And a voltage safety. Table is going to be a timing offset with x-axis being, you'd look for voltage, not find it. They've got it under here as battery. I'm going to do advanced enable. We'll keep it as TPS is above. Oops, 50%. And then ideally we want it to be above 12 volts at all times. Whether you're making a hit, making a run down the strip, whatever it is, you don't want to go lower than 12 volts without aborting, right? So I'm going to tighten up these numbers here so we got a little bit of resolution right where we pull timing. So we'll go ahead and this at like 10, something like that. And then what we'll do is, actually we'll set this to 11.7, 10.5. I really screwed that up. Just like that. Fill row values, and I'll fix that. Alright, so now what we're going to do is anything below 12 volts. So we'll start at our 11.7. We'll just pull negative 20 degrees timing. Like that. Now what will happen is, say you're making a hit, TPS is above 50%. Timing won't be affected unless you go below the threshold of 12 volts. Say your alternator is failing, then it's going to pull 20. If you go above that, it's going to add the 20 back. It's going to be beneficial. Say you got fuel pump that goes out, injector duty cycle gets all crazy because you got low voltage. It's just another thing that you can have in there if you've got table space to keep that engine safe.